What's going on, everybody? Hello there, person. Muhammad, Yidget, Tim, Anti-Zone. What's up, y'all? Little, shameless... Was that the wrong button? That was the wrong dang button. Try this one. There it is. Anyway, a little shameless plug for Diablo 3 later on today. Season 21 starts, so I had about an hour here, and figured, I haven't streamed on YouTube in a long time, so might as well do a little DD2 for an hour, huh? What do you guys think? So anyway, I'm on US West. I'm just gonna kind of chillax and do a few maps, see what's up. Let's just start off in the usual spot in Unholy Catacombs. But feel free to hop in and join me. Havrix, what up? Strumpf, how you doing? Here we go. Needs dim clusters. There is like, I can't even tell you how many of these pristine Citrine clusters I have either grinded or purchased, or just how many I've used total. I have no idea what the number is. But I'm pretty confident that any number of them that anyone has, never ever sell them. Don't sell them. Keep them for yourself. Because, like, there is just literally an unlimited number of them that you can use. Lorak, Captain, what's up? See, what else do we want to add into this? I think that actually probably would handle the lane, but get some air down just in case. Well, you know what, if we're gonna add in some air, we might as well see. I don't have Earth Shatter set up, but I could set them up pretty quick. Yeah, that would work. That's my usual suspect there. Let's throw some Earth Shatters in the mix too. Looks like the Ascension's all good there. Anyway, what y'all up to today? I am stoked about Diablo 3 Season 21. I have wanted just a lazy, gratuitous Demon Hunter spin build for Strafe for so dang long, and it's finally coming. Only Chaos 6 just reset. Well, you only gotta do a couple maps on Chaos 6 and you're GG's there, Nathan. Anyway, I did make it public, right? Yeah, anyway, I'm on US West. Anybody wants to join, just join away. I'll throw some ups on these Earth Shatters just for fun. Who we got? Is that on board? I should have known as soon as I saw the initiate. What's going on, Cody? What's up? Yeah, anyway, that strafe set, I have never yet. Now, obviously, I'm not as diehard as a lot of you guys are on Diablo. I've taken quite a few seasons off altogether. But I have never once ever gone in as soon as the update hit, because the update always hits before the season actually does, and grinded out the armor set before it to play around on it until this season. Does builder armor matter? Nah. Your builders can be completely naked with no armor at all. All that matters for a builder is your relics. You were replaying Torchlight 2 all day? Torturing yourself? I'm not really farming anything particular there, Freddy. I'm just playing. I don't really have anything left to farm, or no goals, no targets to hit. So just playing to play. We got Weak Knees. Weak Knees is here. And Tiskis? Sorry, I don't want to massacre your name. Well, thanks there, Nathan. Oh, I am without a doubt grinding that set, Havrix. That new, if you're talking about the Diablo 3 stuff, there is zero doubts in my mind that by tomorrow night, I will have, I mean, I won't be decked out, but I'll be level 70 and I'll at least at a minimum have that set or be working on it. That might be too bold of a statement. By Sunday night, how's that? That's probably a little bit more fair. Oh, don't pre-grind it, you mean? Yeah. Well, I wanted to check it out and see if it was any good. I actually, you know, you didn't really have to grind in the PTR, you know, because you could buy those things with your blood shards. So I didn't really have to do any grind there. But I checked it out in the PTR, which I have never ever done before. And then I even logged into the live game on my non-seasonals, and I didn't put together a good set. I just got just the set, like the first piece, or the first set that I found I went with. Any duplicates ended up going to rerolls to get in the rest of them, you know? Yeah, this game is for the most part, it's done. I mean, they're going to continue to maintain the game, so they'll keep the servers and everything running. But there's no development or updates or hot fixes or anything on the horizon that I'm aware of. You play Turret, Demon Hunter, and blink around? Well, yeah. I mean, it's a free-to-play game, and inventory is the first gotcha. Hey, you know. I mean, if you really want to put in time into DD2, you're going to have to spend some money on the game. But on the same note, if you're really going to put in time into DD2, don't you think you should support the developers anyway? But the more inventory, the better. There's no doubt. I mean, you don't have to go right for the full enchilada. You know, you can, like right now, all the stuff is on sale. The time to buy inventory is when it's on sale, period. And like right now, everything's 50. All the DLCs are 50% off. So on Steam anyway. So you buy the DLC pack, and then you spend the gems on the inventory. Is the best way to do it. But get them while they're cheap, y'all. Get them while they're cheap. I bet you, you know, maybe not, but I bet you during the holiday sale. Around the end of the year this year, I bet you they're going to be 75% off even. I like them all so much, it's hard for me to really pick one. Havrix? Yeah, all of that. Yeah, it's part of the Steam Summer Sale, so it's still going. But all of those, on Steam, all of those DLCs are 50% off. Dungeon Defenders 1, too. If you've never picked up all the content for DD1, like literally now is the time to get it. The DD1 stuff is super cheap. It's like, you know, a few bucks. There's a few good, really, really good deals on the Steam Summer Sale this time. The Bloons games, TD5 and TD6 on Steam, are both 99 cents. I mean, that is like, just do it. It's 99 cents for God's sakes. You're going to get your money back in entertainment on the first day, you know? Oh, DD1 is an incredible game. It's like on the verge of masterpiece there, Mark. The problem is it's dated. It's dated graphics, you know? So for someone who's just playing it now versus, you know, what's there in the future, it's an older art style and dated graphics. But it's an incredible game. They actually still do community stuff too. There was just a community giveaway that required doing 2 survival maps that ended like a week ago. But yeah, anyway, Bloons. Bloons would be like my top pick, I think, as far as just incredible deals in the Steam Summer Sale. You've got, you know, as far as Dungeon Defenders, you got the DD1 stuff that's on a steep sale. Just get the complete pack if you've never played it before. It's, trust me, it's everything, and that's what you're gonna want. The DD2 stuff's 50% off. Sanctum, Orcs Must Die 1 and 2 are both on steep sales. Sanctum 2 is the one I would probably suggest, is steep sales. Death Trap, if you've never played Death Trap, I think it's like 90% off. That one is just an incredible deal. What else jumped out at me? I can't remember. There was a few. I think that was the ones that really stood out as like glaring incredible deals. The balloons, I mean, the balloons stuff goes on sale for 99 cents quite frequently lately, but I mean, there just is no better deal in tower defense right now than balloons TD5 and TD6 for 99 cents. That's just redonkulous, you know? It's just that good. And I mean, even you could... I have my boost set up. Looks like they're still set up. I mean, you could even hate balloons, and you're still going to get enough enjoyment out of it for 99 cents to make it worth it. I mean, you could play it and decide you never want to play it again. And it's still just going to be crazy good deal, you know? I think we all good. This guy, then. We can put something in fun. Let's see. Or we could go with another Skyguard and some more Earth Shatters. Let's see. Is there pointless? Any point to put one there? Probably not. Here either. Everything's just dying so quick. We'll throw one anyway. Just for giggles. What's going on there, Stance? Well, welcome. I'm going to be trying out that Trovo Live thing again this afternoon, y'all. So any support you could give me there, I do appreciate it. It's a brand new streaming platform. I still have mixed emotions. I haven't tested it out yet to say straight up it's wonderful or it's not wonderful. But I will say that they're treating streamers really good right now. And any support you all could give me there, I would greatly appreciate it. I'll give you guys a link. Here's a link to my page there. I'm going to be doing the season 21 stuff over there today. But yeah, a follow, a lurk, I mean anything else. I'm not asking for any money, just asking for time. You could send me a follow or just come say hi. It would be awesome. There are no codes for DD2 anymore, sadly, Nathan. Those have come and gone. The company that, you know, Trendy Entertainment is not even a company anymore. So, I mean, I have no way to get codes to give out anymore. It's quite disappointing. Particularly for my head flare. I mean, that at a minimum. I would love to be able to give out again, but sadly, no longer a thing. Been too long. I mean, it's been not a thing for a long time now. Sadly. Boo! We got lucky and got another dungeon map here. That worked out, huh? So I got clusters twice. Got them twice, y'all. So yeah, anyway, today I just wanted to just come chillax. Michael, how you doing? Like I said, I got about an hour. Figure I want to eat a little dinner because it's going to be a long grind tonight for the season start. But I figured I had about an hour, and the best way I could think to spend that hour was doing some DD2 with y'all. Cody on the PS4, indeed. I actually haven't turned my PS4 on in way too long. It's season 21, Michael, of Diablo 3 starts in 1 hour and 43 minutes from right now. So stoked, man. I mean, I'll be honest, Torchlight 3 kind of left me craving some ARPG action. I tried the new League of Path of Exile, and I was having fun with it, but, I mean, the bottom line is I just really like Diablo. You know? No, DD2 is all done, Mayor Obrens. No updates or any sort planned. We getting it here, we getting it. I'm wondering how many people still... I mean, there's no way to see PlayStation or Xbox numbers where we can see the Steam numbers directly. I mean, I'm assuming Xbox and PlayStation numbers went up with the whole pandemic lockdown thing as well, but the Steam numbers went up quite a bit. What's going on there, Brent? How you doing? Saw you was streaming earlier. Everything's getting wrecked. You can go. There's a website called Steam Charts, Captain, that shows you how many players are online. If you just Google Steam Charts DD2, and it'll bring up DD2 directly. You can use anything, any of that stuff, Havrix. Pretty much any streaming software allows you to stream to pretty much anywhere. I mean, you just have to put in the stuff, you know. But yeah, any streaming software is always going to have a custom URL set up that would allow you to stream to just about anywhere. I use OBS personally, but I've actually debated on looking at a different version. Like I use Stream Elements for most of my stuff. I know Streamlabs has a version of OBS, and Stream Elements has a thing too. And I've been debating on checking out the Stream Elements one. You know, like I said, it's what I use. The notification systems and everything, they make it pretty easy. Streamlabs I used to use too, they're pretty good as well. Shooting while upgrading, need to suggest that on the roadmap. Everybody should put any suggestions for DDA that they have on there. I mean, that's what it's for. You know, if we don't use it, if it doesn't get used, the suggestion will never happen. But that's the official system that they've provided to us for suggestions. So, like, giving suggestions in stream chat to one of their streams or on Discord, none of that stuff is the way to go. They're all pretty easy, Havrix, really. I mean, they're all really, really simple nowadays. Just the technology from just over the years has... Yeah, no. I mean, they're all just really, really easy. Well, there's no fast anything in DD2. Is the thing, Nathan. It's a grind game. But the best place to get gold would be Expeditions, Chaos 7, and a 4-player group. You're going to earn the most gold than you would in any other game mode. And then if you find a 10 out of 10 mod, you can always sell it. And that's where the big bucks would happen. I mean, you get a 10 out of 10, a high quality 10 out of 10, like a tenacity or a defense rate or something like that. That's just money if you don't want it. Nah, tenacity and defense rate, stuff like that. I wouldn't bother taking them to Chaos 8 unless they're 10 out of 10s, but you can always roll them. But you want to re-roll them before, not after, because it costs more. You know, the higher you are, the more it costs to re-roll mods. What to spend 3,100 gems? Well, I mean, inventory. Inventory. Once you have all the inventory unlocked, then take your pick. You know, there's the shard shop, which is, you know, a little pay to winny. It's a pay to save yourself a bazillion million hours. So you can either put in the bazillion million hours or spend the gems there. And then heroes. I mean, new heroes are always super nice. Knowing what I know about the game, if I was a brand new player and I had a bunch of gems, I would get an EV2. I would get as much inventory as I could. And then if there was anything loose left over, I would get a few like defense rates, shards, destruction, defense rate, deadly strikes. Get a few of those shards. That's what I personally would do. You might still be, Michael. You very well still could be. In the top 100. I think I'm in the top 100. And my last Onslaught floor was on my New Year's Day video. And I don't know. I haven't even looked in so long. You guys got me curious now. I'm going to look real quick. See if I can find it. I don't have it bookmarked anymore. Let's see. Onslaught. Oh yeah. I'm number 90. Damn, I've fallen to 90. There was a time that I was like number 8 or 9, I think is the hardest I went. But, you know, I haven't done any Onslaught in months and months and months and months. What's going on there, Mig? Trail? Fisk? Everything's easy on the Xbox for you, Fisk. Because you, sir, are a junkie. Fisk is 500 million, thousand, bazillion Xbox gamer score now. And let me tell you, that's a lot. Compared to my Xbox gamer score is embarrassing. It's not me, it's my wife, you know, and she could care less about achievements. Unless it's like an in-game type quest that is going to affect her progression in a game, she just doesn't care about it at all. Like, whatever. Which is fine. She's actually, like, she's probably picked up so many achievements now, I would guess, in the Hunter, the Call of the Wild on the Xbox. Just because she's been trying to 100% all the quest areas. And I'm sure there's a ton of the stuff tied in. You know, there's got to be, right? By all means, even if you've stopped playing DD2, if you ever have any aspirations of going back to it, remember that Christmas tree is still there. Pardon me, the summer solstice tree is still there. So at least at a minimum, log in every day and get your present, you know? Mini Norwegians here tonight. Nice. But yeah, definitely get your present. I mean, even if you're all decked out with all the flares and stuff, it's a free million a day. You know, you're gonna average like 1,000,000 gold out of it. I debated on doing another reset, Mig, but I just don't. The problem with me doing more resets is the only way it would be worth it for me to ever do resets at all is if I went to like 200 resets or something like that, or if I tried to get the #1 spot for resets, you know, or even the #5 spot for that matter, you know, if I went to like 200 AP. But truth is, I'm just not going to spend that much time on the game. I've got my 10,000 hours in, I'm good. I got my money's worth. The only time I really spend in the game now is, besides getting the daily trees and stuff like that, just to spend some time with y'all. I've never been to Scandinavia. I've been throughout Europe, but I've never made it to Scandinavia. The furthest east I've been is Romania, but that was a direct trip. I flew directly into Budapest, and then we drove to Cluj-Napoca, Romania. And then I've got family through Europe, though. I've got family in Italy and the Netherlands, in Belgium. My sister's in Belgium. I've never been to Norway either. That was one kind of regret. Right now, it costs so much, you know? Over the years, the cost of travel internationally just went so high. My sister lives in Brussels now. And I've got an uncle in the Netherlands. And then my mom. Pretty much all I really talk to anymore is my mom, my uncle, and my sister. You know, besides my wife and kid, obviously. I talk to them too. You guys know what I mean. As far as family, that's I'm not in direct communication with all the time. My wife, my uncle, and my sister. Yeah, I get it, Michael. I get it. I've been to Amsterdam many times. In fact, it was really easy to go to Amsterdam. My uncle owns a bar there, and I'm a fairly decent bartender from back in my day. So when I was younger and I would go visit in Amsterdam, if I ran out of money or was having any money problems or whatever, I would go work in my uncle's bar for a few days and get a little bit more money. Because, you know, when you're young and traveling, you don't want to go home. Where the 10 out of 10's at? Not in my bag. Maybe they're in somebody else's. Oh, I've given DD2 an absolutely incredible amount of love over the years. They're rolling. That's the problem with DD2. I had some people asking me for more DD2 content the other day. But it's like, sure, what would you like to see that I haven't already done? I mean, I've done over 2,000 DD2 videos. I don't even know the number anymore, but I do know it's over 2,000. So it's not that I don't love the game. It's just that I don't have anything else to do. You know? Why am I even bothering putting that there? Oh, well, DD2's done. It's all about their new game. People need to just embrace that fact, because that's truth. I mean, you know, people keep hoping and people keep prodding and asking them questions, and I mean, they don't want to come out and say anything negative. A development company is not going to do that. But if you do your homework and you look things up, you'll realize that DD2 is just done. I mean, if there is any update whatsoever outside of just server maintenance, I think we would be extremely lucky. Well, I mean, DD2 is a game that was in development for, what, 7 years? DDA is just over 1 year in development. I mean, of course, if you compare those two, the content is going to be way more. DDA will end up having a ton of content because there's more potential. It's not locked down to, you know, like in DD2, the only way they could put new content in is to add in more maps. That's literally the only way. Where DDA, they're still putting game modes and stuff in. I mean, one of the things on their roadmap is an assault challenge on every map. Make an assault its own game mode. That's just cool as hell, man. You know, I mean, it just is. You know. So, I mean, sky's the limit with DDA, where sky is definitely not the limit with DD2, sadly. Oh, I'm not done playing, Mig. Don't mistake what I'm saying. I'm not done playing. It's just I have finally grasped the facts. I mean, you don't play something for 10,000 hours and not absolutely love the game, right? Unless you got, like, issues, you know? I mean, you're just not going to put that much time into a game you're not completely hooked on. But just realism is realism, and it's always hard to admit. But, you know, as far as the Dungeon Defenders franchise, if you want more Dungeon Defenders, they're giving us more Dungeon Defenders. But it just stinks having to wait for it. I wish that CDT update for DD1 last year was so huge. It was like the Big Mac Daddy of all Dungeon Defenders related updates. I wish that wasn't the last one, but they publicly said that was going to be the last CDT update. PC's got a lot of good tower defense games. I mean, if you like this style of defense, or this style of game where it's action defense, you really can't go wrong with any of the Orcs Must Die games, any of the Sanctum games. There's a bunch of smaller games out there that are super fun. And then there's even games that cross over into different genres, like the Garden Warfare stuff. Then you get the EA in the mix. But I still am a little bit... I really want to play that newer Garden Warfare game. The Battle for... What is it called? I don't even remember what the game's called. But the newest Garden Warfare game. It's got pretty mixed reviews on Steam. But I really enjoyed the first Garden Warfare. How much longer to the Diablo 3 patch? Should be an hour and 25 minutes. From right now. Well, they shut down Orcs Must Die Unchained, but Orcs Must Die Unchained was their worst of the 3 games. So, although I'm bummed it was shut down too, I enjoyed Orcs Must Die 1 and Orcs Must Die 2 way more. Orcs Must Die 3 this summer, man. It's not over yet. Battle for Neighborville, that's what it's called, yeah. I've been itching to play that. I just really liked Garden Warfare 1. I had a lot of fun. And then I could go PvP too. You know, bust out my OP cactus and start sniping fools. That's what Garden Warfare 1 was all about anyway, at the beginning. It was all about the cactus. I don't know now. I'm sure it got nerfed. Because it had quite the heyday right at the beginning. But yeah, man, Orcs Must Die 3 coming this summer. Oh yeah. It's got one problem, and I can tell you why you haven't heard of it, Michael, and that's it's 100%, or maybe not 100%, but it was heavily financed by Google. So it's going to be exclusive to Google Stadia for the first however amount of time. No, it's a timed exclusive, not an exclusive. So it's just like DDA is now. DDA is going to be a timed exclusive on the Switch. Orcs Must Die 3 is a timed exclusive on Stadia. Like Satisfactory was a timed exclusive on Epic. So, I mean, we don't know, but it will without a doubt go to other... I mean, they've already said Steam, so it will be on Steam. Unless they have a last-minute change of heart and decide to go Epic. They've publicly said Steam. I'm super stoked about it, man. I'm going to play it on Stadia. Remember that Stadia is converting over. It's not going to be the... You have to buy their device and all that stuff. Stadia is going to be just like an app that runs on your machine. I'm not excited about it. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. Literally the only reason that I'm going to be checking out Stadia is because of Orcs Must Die 3. I think many people would say the same thing. You know? In fact, I don't know a single person that's excited about the Stadia. But I know many that are super excited about Orcs Must Die 3. Gotta check that tree on board, that's right. Re-roll that bad boy too. I'll come out and straight up say it, because I know everybody knows about it. If you log in and your present at the Christmas tree is not gold and shiny, log back out and don't buy it, and log back in and keep logging in and out until you get a shiny gold one. Get you them legendary presents, y'all. Don't take no blues, don't take no purples. Stay legendary all day. Do I want money? Well, I mean, yeah. Don't we all? Don't we all? There, Raiden. Oh, yeah, I don't want anything to do with that then. I'm not into anything illegal whatsoever. If you'd have asked me that when I was 16, I'd have said, hell yeah, let's do it. But not anymore. I'm done with all that. I don't know. They haven't had an update to remove the tree, GoldenEye. Don't complain, man. Take the gifts. Take the gifts. Like I said, it's 1,000,000 gold a day. Log in every day. I mean, if you don't have the... I mean, if you have the flares, it's 1,000,000 gold a day. And if you don't have the flares, then... then you get the flares, you know? So it's a win-win either way. Get up on that tree. DDA will be on Switch. It's PC only right now. Oh, you boy. It'll be everywhere, though. They've already said Switch, Xbox, and PS4. I actually have been debating on popping back into Warframe, Red. I'm an on-again, off-again Warframe player. I don't play it all the time. Yeah, that's not really a conversation I can have here, allow people to have in chat there, Raiden, so quit talking about stolen things, or I'm just going to have to block you from the channel, because that can come back to hit me. So, obviously you're just messing around, but it's not something that I can legally allow to have in my channel without, you know, just not having it. Michael, thank you so much. Needs more DDA on Switch. I'm hoping... I've got a Switch. specifically for DDA. You know, I actually, well, I played Mario Kart, and I played Super Mario Maker 2. What's going on there myself? Yeah, I played Mario Kart and Super Mario Maker 2. But that was it. But yeah, man, I'm waiting for it. Fisk is a Swede. He's just pretending. Oh, you know Fisk. He's been around for ages. Fisk has been around since the dawn of time. He was the first person ever to achieve the first gamer score in anyone on Xbox ever. I don't know what you mean by fixed, but no, there hasn't been an update for this for years. Xtop. I don't know what you mean by fixed, because they're not really broken now. They're working as intended, as far as I know. This month. I don't think it will be there this month, Michael. I mean, I don't know, and I don't want to jinx it, but I think that might be too soon. Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about. Next up. So, sorry, man. But there's nothing wrong with any of the poison chips or mods. I'm not sure what you mean by, like, the hard B poison damage. You talking about the mod that was changed, and it's a different mod now? Well, I mean, the entire Dryad is a bug. Not just the Harpies. Everything about the Dryad is kind of disappointing. Oh, yeah, they are completely done with DD2, but the game's not being turned off. The servers will be up forever. Oh, well, they changed that second quarter to third quarter, Michael. So now it's third quarter. Well, that's throughout the game with all types of mods. There's buggy mods. DD2 is a plethora of bugs. So, I mean, that's just one amongst the many. Some mods work with some things and don't work with other things that you'd think they would work with. So, yeah. But that's the same. You just don't use that, you know? You know, you just don't use mods that don't work with that thing. There is no, it's not a bug. It's not going to be changed. It's how it is. You just don't use that, is the thing. I mean, I know that's not what you want to hear, but that's the truth to the matter. The game crashing and the performance issues, that just sucks. I hear you there, Brenz. And nobody likes playing any game that crashes. Crashing is no fun. That is for certain. Well, I mean, just the targeting the main problem with Dryad's defenses is the targeting never 100% got dialed in. It's better than it was, but it's still not dialed in. And that's why you just don't see a whole lot of Dryads in the high end. You know, I mean, she's more than enough to do the lower end content with. Yeah, there is weak knees. I'm not sure what the number is, but I know there is a time limit. Yeah, exactly myself. There's no bugs in DD2, only features. So true. So true. I think everybody does. Really, you boy? I don't know anyone that says, "Ooh, assassins are coming, yay!" We all hate assassins, man. Do some derpiness here. Double lane it. I don't have anything for sale. Iscus. Everything I have. I don't keep anything that's not any good. And everything I had that was extra that is good, I gave away over the holiday season. I ended up giving away over 50 10 out of 10 mods last December. Good ones too. Even there was two 10 out of 10 tenacities in there, a defense rate, a bunch of anti-melees, some really, really good mods. Well, you just don't, you know when the assassins are coming, so just don't engage the boss yet. I mean, now they just kind of fall off of me because everything is so powerful, but unless I'm in high onslaught, of course. But like if an assassin popped on me here, I would just stand here and wait. If there's a boss over there, it's all good. As soon as the assassin's dead, then I'd go over and deal with the boss. You'll get used to the timing. Just a matter of just, you know, after so many bazillions of matches. I don't even, the audio cue is quite apparent too. I don't play with audio on anymore. I always listen to music while I play. Let's see. Should put that Skyguard up top. I think it'll still hit everything. Could hold some spare change. I'm actually broke, dude. I gave away 100 million gold too. I never recovered from that. I never got back over 100 mil again. So yeah, I gave away 100 million gold and 50 plus 10 out of 10 mods. Oh, these are shatters of crap. It's got the right shards in them, but I just took a random relic and threw it on there at the beginning of the stream. I'm using what? Using that. So, I mean, it's got two mods that gets zero benefit at all. The only thing it's getting benefit from is Go Boo Boom. So yeah, they're not, I've got a relic for Earth Shatters, but I don't use it anymore because it's a little over the top with the cheese. Because there is another bug, aka feature, with many mods in Dungeon Defenders 2, not just one or two. But you'd want to use defense rate, Earth Shatter, and Destruction, or defense rate, Earth Shatter, and literally anything else. An anti-mod, a boom mod, anything else. And then if you've got a 10 out of 10 rate on it, you don't need a rate shard. And then for shards, you would use Earth Toss. You'd use Defense Rate as well if you didn't have a 10 out of 10 mod. And then Destruction. You don't need range on Earth Shatters. They got insane range. Well, you have to re-roll it, Connor. You're not going to find it. I mean, you could find it, but your chances of finding it are remotely low. Like, way lower than 0.1%. Way lower than 1/100th%, probably. You think Season 21 looks bad? Dude, I am stoked about that Demon Hunter set. I know that there's going to be 6 million Demon Hunters going. As far as the seasonal buff, I agree. It's nothing exciting in any way. But that Demon Hunter set is going to make me play more in Season 21 than I have in any season in a while. In many years, for sure. I think it looks great. I don't care. I mean, I only played the seasons for a couple of weeks. I could care less about getting the GR 150. I think the highest I've ever gone is like 125. I don't grind the game like that. I grind the game really hard for a week, and then I play it off and on for another week after that, and then I'm done until the next season comes. Now, this season I may end up going 3 weeks because I am stoked about the Demon Hunter set. Most of the people have it listed in like the top 5 builds in the entire game. Most of the big names do. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it turns out, you know. I have played the 1.4 update. I actually started fresh. I debated on doing another playthrough on the channel of it. Terraria is such a wonderful game. You know? That's one of those games that I almost didn't play. Just because of the way it looks. First time I played it, you guys have all heard the story a million times. But first time I played it, I was like, it's sitting for me. And I had a friend tell me, what, are you stupid? Play the damn game, you'll love it. And I played it a little bit more, and sure enough, great game. You know? Well, I mean, that's the grind there, Connor. No one has ever said that any Dungeon Defenders game hasn't been a massive grind game. That's what they are. They're for people who like to grind, you know? If you don't want to grind and you want to just play through the game, it offers a great experience there, too. But if you want to continue to play it, it's all about the grind. I've got water on them now. If I was building a Skyguard right now, I would go defense range, poison, and probably defense rate as mods, and then go deadly strikes, destruction, and then either defense rate or mass destruction, depending on the mod setup. But poison would be a great element to add, because then you can just throw earth on anything else, and you've got yourself a petrify combo that's gonna knock flyers out of the air. Two 10 of 10s out of row, huh? You know nobody's gonna believe you unless you have a video. That would make you like the luckiest reroller in all of history. No. You can't use it anymore, Xtop. If you could, it would be good, but you can't create it. If you've got an old one that's already put together, it's ridiculous. But that's not something you can make anymore. So I mean, I don't even use weapon mans anymore. I mean, I've got that relic set up, but I don't use things that a new player can't use. Just don't like doing it. If someone just started playing the game and can't use it, to me, you shouldn't use it either. It's just how it is. That's what I've got right now. Or controller is a good one too, yeah. Well, controller is really good on Skyguards because Skyguards slow naturally. It's actually one of your ascension points. But if you look in your ascension, the column all the way to the right, the Skyguard slow is there, you know? So Skyguards automatically crowd control enemies, which makes controller servo proc. The problem, using 2 EVs is really effective, but the problem is then you wouldn't want to use weapon manufacturers. It costs too much. You'd want to use proton beams instead. Use 1 water and 1 electric proton beam. Shocking Revelations without having a water in the mix is not a mod you want to use. It's straight up went from one of the best mods in the game to utter poo. Ramsters are great. The problem, like super late game with Ramsters, is they won't stay alive. What's going on there, Eugene? The thing with Ramsters is they're not attuned to an element. Their magic damage, well, yeah, I mean, anything, literally anything in the game works on the lower floors. You know, so, I mean, until you're, when I say higher floors, I'm talking like 500 plus. Until you get into the hundreds, you can use literally anything. Same thing there, Thomas. AP resets are one of the easiest things in the game you can do. So you can use literally anything. You have to use the right defenses for the enemies that are there. So, like, if you got a heavy cyborg lane, you wouldn't want to throw a bunch of auras in front of it, because they're just going to get stunned. But you can use literally any setup. What do you mean? What's the situation with DDA? Still being developed. I mean, it's launched on PC, but it's a far cry from a finished game right now. You know, they're still putting in content. They put that roadmap out yesterday. I did a video on it earlier today. Just a few hours ago. Alright, Freddy, take it easy. Enjoy. I'm not going to be here much longer. In fact, this will probably be the last map. I didn't realize it had been an hour already. I want to eat a little dinner before Season 21 starts. That way I don't have to take any breaks. I'm going to be live over on Trovo, y'all. I mentioned it earlier. I'll throw another link in the chat. It's a new streaming platform that I'm very curious about and trying to check out. So, please, if you don't mind, show me some support and throw a follow or whatever over there. Even if you don't want to sign up and follow, just showing up to stream when I stream over there and giving me a lurk is still beneficial. Lucky guess, I guess there, Michael, huh? Well, the Gunwitch is probably better overall for DPS, but the EV2 is a great builder, and the Gunwitch has no, you know, no build. So if you don't have the EV2, get the EV2. If you're just debating on what to play, oops, I'm typing it out. If you're just debating on what to play, then, you know, the Gunwitch is a beast. You're asking somebody who's done literally thousands of maps what the worst lane they've ever gotten was, Troy. Come on, man. How the heck am I supposed to remember that? They're all the same, in my opinion. I stream to Twitch all the time right now. Next up. Twitch is my primary stream place. I just don't like Facebook. I don't know why. I am not a Facebook guy. So, shy of there being some major change to Facebook systems, I just can't see myself streaming over there ever. Go gang, what's up? Anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me for today. I'll check and see if I got a 10 out of 10. If I got a 10 out of 10 out there, then I'll give it away in town here real quick. But I'm going to take a short break and get a little dinner, and then I'm going to be live in about an hour over at Trovo with Diablo 3 with Season 21. Looking forward to it. I'm going to play with Joe. A lot of y'all remember Joe Averon. Should be a good time. Let's see, is there 10s? Where'd a 10 at? Dang it. Ooh, there's a 9. That's the best thing I got. Oh well, no good mods today. Anyway, y'all, 6 weeks without touching DD2. Dangle gang. But anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me for today. I do appreciate everybody swinging by. Like I said, just a little shorty. And I will be live in about an hour over at Trovo. But thanks a ton, y'all. Have a wonderful evening and weekend. Happy 4th of July weekend to those of you in the U.S. And I'll see you all later.